throwing issues across the board. Is that more mental, mechanical?
Different with some guys. Some guys it's mechanical, some guys it's mental. Some guys it's an anomaly some days. So it's different for everybody.
Coach, what was the message to the team out there?
The message to the team was that it's a long season. You're going to be where you get blown out in, and you're going to play games. Just the low averages over the course of 56 games tells you you're going to be on both sides of the game like that. Ohio State was not a team, so they've been on both sides of it, and will be on both sides of it. But I told them that the coaches from Ohio State before the game said we've played Arizona State, we've played BYU, Oklahoma. Said you guys. I really feel like we have a good team, but once the game starts, it's and we just can't walk so many It's like if we were a football team that only was good at running the ball, don't get down the field. We can't get back in. We're just not built right now as we are to win high school games. We can win those games, but high school games, I don't know if Ohio State's ever played West Virginia football, but that's a darn football school. I don't know.
They have.
They have.
Yes.
But yeah, that's you say 26 to 1. That's probably the most amount of runs we've given up since I've been here. But I figured you would. But yeah, you can't. As soon as you take your jersey off, it's over, and you move on to the next one. It's 26 to 11 or 2-1. Lose or lose. So, but you learn a lot more about your team when you're on this side of a game like that than you are when you're on that side of a game like that. So issues arise and you address them.
Is what you're talking about with the way you can win games right now, changing the way you're trying to play in the game a little bit?
Not really. We do what we do on offense. If the situation dictates you run, you bunt. They did a really good job of their left-handed hitters. There's so many left-handed hitters, but they didn't get any hits on the pull side. They just kept hitting the ball with the wind, and that worked out pretty well for them. They kept hitting them on the other side of the fence, and we kept hitting them on this side of the fence. That's how it ends up 26 to 1.
Tyler seems like he lives comfortably at the bottom of the zone, and it doesn't look like anyone was really getting those calls today. How hard is it to adjust in game to that two-strike zone around the mound?
Yeah, I don't know. It shouldn't be that hard. I don't think. I mean, pitchers are who they are. But if you don't adjust, this is what happens. You just have to. You can stand there and complain about it, or you can adjust to it. And we just didn't. But this isn't the first time we've walked guys. It doesn't. The umpire should never matter.
And you mentioned you've learned more about being on the short end sometimes in games like this today. Is it when some is on the field, some is how they react? Are those some of the intangibles that you're talking about?
Yeah, I just told him, I was like, you learn from a game like this, but when you're getting close to the halfway point, you can get better individually at this point in the season still. I just think since we started playing, you can stop practicing, but it's not just hitting in the cage or throwing in the bullpen. It's how you eat, how you sleep, your nutrition, all the stuff that we monitor is really going to start to show up now, and we're just really good at all that stuff. So I think we'll bounce back from this just fine, and we'll continue about our merry ways.
What's the value of getting Jameson 3 at-bats and having him hit one over the wall in the ninth?
All those guys, has been saying it all year with as many guys as we have heard. Guys like Jameson and Barnett and Sepek, Guzman and Peraza, getting those guys in the game way more than they would normally be getting in these games. That's when it starts to show up. Your first 5 or 6 at-bats, probably throw those in the dumpster because that's just nerves and settling in. But once you get 15 or 20 under your belt, start to settle in and be comfortable, getting playing time at this level, then you kind of start to see who can do what. And I was so happy for Aaron when he hit that grand slam, the hometown kid. And, I wish it would have been a 19-run homer, but that was really cool for him, and he's been swinging it well, so he deserves it. That's we'll get all these other guys going, and that's how you get depth on a team. When you get the injured guys back, the guys that have been filling in now have experience, so that's how you get depth. Good.
Thanks, guys.